Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to Tekkit with myself, Lewis. I hope you're good. And today I got a surprise for you today. Oh my, have I got a surprise for you today. So if any of you have been watching the Tekkit series ever since it ever started, when it was called, what did I call it? I think it was, it wasn't Tekkit with Lewis, it was something else. It was like a playthrough, like a Tekkit playthrough that I originally started with. Well, if any of you ever watched that, then you'll realise that I haven't got my friend with me. There's one person missing from that series, and I've got him. I found him miles across the world. My tunnel ball, we climbed on it, and it brought us all the way to here, and here he is. Just you wait. He's in here waiting to say hello. Oh, look, it's Sausage! Hello there, you. Ooh, how's it going? Oh, I feel so much better to have Sausage with me again. Tekkit just hasn't been the same without Sausage. Come on, you can get off the compressor. Come here. He loves his compressor, seriously. Like, one man, a dog, and his compressor, that's all you need. Hello. So, yes, right, Tekkit. He's gone through the window hole. Right, today we're going to carry on with the Forcefield. We're going to look at some of the upgrades for it, and we're going to talk about those and show them off. So there is four Forcefield bits and bobs that I'm going to show you, and the first one I'm going to do is called the Forcefield Dome upgrade. So I'm going to start with really the least coolest of them, and then work our way through them until we get to some really awesome ones. And Sausage knows it. Look at him. He's ready. He's willing and ready to go. And maybe not. Right, so for this one, what we need is a frequency transmitter to get ourselves going. So we need circuits and we need some wires. So let's grab a circuit. Have we got any circuits on me? We've got advanced circuits. There we go. Circuits and wires. So let's get this rolling. So wire and a circuit gives us a frequency transmitter. Oh yeah, let's put these bits back in here. So one frequency transmitter. Now you may also be wondering, why have I got a block of diamond, wool, sponge and wood in here? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, Sausage, seriously dude, come out here for a second. Come here, you fluffy little bugger. Come here, come on, just sit down here. Right, stay there. Right, frequency transmitter is on the go. Now the next thing we need for these is we're going to need a few other bits. So the frequency transmitter we're going to use on something else. I want to get that out of the way first. But for the dome upgrade we need circuits and advanced alloy. So let's grab that and our circuits. So the recipe for this one is basically one circuit in the middle and then advanced alloy around it, and we get a Forcefield dome upgrade. So let me show you how this one works. So if we go up to our Forcefields, up here. Now, just throw it on the side. Remember, it's called a modular Forcefield for a reason. If any of you guys are used to modular PSUs in your computers, you'll understand the idea of it is to take bits and out, move them all around and stuff, so you can kind of add bits to it, which is cool. So if we turn it on, there we go. What it does is it basically it does it from the side where your Forcefield is and adds a couple blocks above it. So it means that you can get underneath it. If this was on the ground, then obviously there'd be a few blocks just for you to kind of climb underneath, and it means that you're not actually stuck inside your Forcefield all the time. It's not really the coolest of them, to be honest, but it's still a cool upgrade nonetheless. I guess it means you can at least get out of your Forcefield. I've had actually I had a couple of people talking about how to get out of Forcefield, so I thought I'd mention them for you now. You can give them a try, because I haven't tried them out, but people have said, so I believe them, so try. So people have said that you can use an ender pearl, so if you lug an ender pearl out or throw it back in, that should work, so try that one. And the one that seems the most kind of obvious would be if you rigged up some sort of redstone switch and then brought a kind of transmitter around with you. I guess that's a good one to do as well, and that will probably work. So yeah, that would work. You can also get wiring that will go underneath, so the wiring goes through the Forcefield. So if you could set up a switch going from the wire, then that would work as well. Or another way of doing it, build this somewhere else, because obviously there's another upgrade you can do that will expand the kind of range between your Forcefield transmitter and your actual Forcefield core. So there you go. Alright, so let's take this, turn it off, and turn it back on. There we go, it's going to go back down to the bottom again. So the next one we're going to build now is going to be, well, there's three more, and oh my god, what happened to my cactus? My victory cactus. I had to move it because Sausage kept getting himself caught, and it's just, he's a nightmare with that sort of stuff, you know. If Ferg gets caught on it, he cries. So the next one we're going to do, we've got three more. Let's have a look at the underwater upgrade. I like this one, the underwater upgrade. So for this we need advanced alloy, which we've got, and we need a bucket. So these recipes are kind of fairly simple, to be totally honest, and well, there's only one that's a little bit awkward, but the rest of them are really easy. So bucket and advanced alloy, and we get a Forcefield underwater upgrade. Now this one's pretty cool as well. You can see there that my water's kind of gone a little bit wonky. This is why. So if you put this on here and click go, what it does is basically any water source blocks that you have within your force field will be automatically destroyed. There we go. So last time we was using the force field, if I turned it off, the water would come back, but now if I turn it off, it kind of stays that way. You can see I did this before, I was playing around with it, and I got some water buckets and I was trying to fill it all back in, and it just didn't work. The squids got unhappy, they started jumping around like dolphins and going mental, and now they won't come back up because they're really annoyed with me. So yeah, set to daytime again. So yeah, that's what that one does. Let's try and kind of put it to a bit more of a practical use. So let's destroy my house and see if it actually works, shall we? If it doesn't, then there you go. Science is all about experimenting, and sometimes you've got to break stuff to make stuff. That is that's the rule. So let's put these in here and these, and let's throw some water everywhere. I'm up for some water. Here we go. Put a block there. Yeah. Block here. Should we put it here? We've got to watch the circuits, you know. We don't want to go blowing anything up. We'll put one on here, and we'll put another one over here. There we go. Look at that. So I got a really watery house now. There's water everywhere. Jeez, if this doesn't work, I'm going to be well miffed. And my snow is melting. Oh. So if we click this on, pow, there is no more water. And that worked so well, so well. I'm actually really kind of impressed that that worked. I was expecting something to go totally wrong there. So there you go. That is the underwater upgrade. So let's take this one. There we go. And the next one we're going to look at, so we're getting a bit cooler now, is going to be, what are we going to do? Let's have a look at the block cutter. So the next one is the Forcefield block cutter. So this one's pretty awesome. Let's put our buckets back, actually, because we don't want to put all these buckets everywhere, do we? There we go. And I'll put the rest of them in here, and we'll save them for a rainy day. There we go. Cool. So the block cutter, so for this one, what you need is carbon plate. So I have a carbon plate here. And to make carbon plates, if you don't know how to make carbon plates, you need coal dust, which makes carbon mesh, and then I believe you compress it to make carbon plate. I think that's right. Yeah, that's how you do it. So you need that, advanced alloy, and I think that's pretty much it. So you put carbon plate down there, and fill it with advanced alloy, and we get the Forcefield block cutter. There we go. Now this one I haven't actually tried because I kind of know what it already does, so I didn't feel the need to test it. So if we pop it on the side here, what the block cutter does is any blocks that are inside the force field, you know how you saw before when we was laying the force field down and was kind of cutting away into it, it was just laying more force field down, but it wasn't actually damaging any blocks in any way. Well, this is going to destroy any block in the force field, except for bedrock. So let's give it a try. There we go. So you can see that it's oh, I knew I should have tested it first time. Oh, there goes all of that. Yay! Yay! Oh, it's going to be fun to fill in, isn't it? Like I said before, guys, like you've got to break stuff to make stuff. So, this damn it. There goes all that beautiful stuff, all my work. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Wow, that really has destroyed everything. It's fine. Sausage is cool. As long as sausage is alright, that's all that matters, really. I'm sure I can make all this again. It'll be fine. Okay. Let's make the next one. Let's move on before I stress out. So the next one we're going to do, to finish it off, excellent, is going to be the coolest one of all of them, which I think is really awesome, actually, which is the Forcefield Camouflage upgrade. What was that noise? So the Forcefield Camouflage upgrade takes a little bit more. So this is the one where we're going to use our frequency transmitter, and we also need some diamonds, which I believe I have. There we go, some diamonds, and we need some advanced alloy, which I've got, but we could do with a little bit more. Let's take those. Alright, so the recipe for this one looks like this. So you put your frequency transmitter just there in the middle, then you put advanced alloy on the sides like that, and then diamonds around here, and we get the Forcefield Camouflage upgrade. Now this one's really cool, so yeah, get ready for a treat. So if we pop it on here and then turn it on, this is the basic force field. So this is what the force field looks now, because we've got the camouflage upgrade. It's kind of camo coloured and that. It looks really weird because we're still inside it. It feels like I'm underground or something, you know. Actually, a really good idea for the water one, which I just thought of, is I'm gonna have to try it. If you go as deep down in the sea as you can and lay some sort of wiring down there and put that down there, because that would destroy all the water blocks, and then you can make some sort of really cool underwater base. That would be cool. So, oh, what have I done? Take this off. There we go. Right, so what you can do with this, another really cool thing with it, is you can actually add blocks to it to give it a camouflage of your own. So this is when these blocks come into play. So I've got a few blocks here that I want to show you, which I think look awesome. So let's take these. So I had to kind of experiment for a little bit. So the first one, we'll do pink. Oh, look at that. It looks like we're in some sort of like candy floss factory, doesn't it? Like, oh, I feel like I could eat the walls. Eat the walls. And it would taste amazing. Oh, I love candy floss. I love candy floss. Right, so there's that one. That's the candy floss upgrade, as I like to call it. Now we'll do wood, because this one looks awesome. It makes you look like you're in a tree. Check it out. It looks like I've hollowed out a big ass tree and got inside it. And they kind of go to nowhere. It looks really cool, I think. Really, really awesome. Inside my tree. So let's take this out. Now this one is damn cool. It looks like I'm inside a giant block of cheese. Look how cool that is. I know it's sponge, but look at it. It looks like we're inside loads of cheese. And I love cheese. I am cheese's best friend. It's just amazing. It kind of looks like we're in it looks like we're in SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom with all the pineapple stuff and the sponges. Very nice. Just take that one out and reset it. There we go. So back to our camouflage. And this one is just cool. Look at that. I'm in a diamond square. That is cool. Think how much long it would take to make that many diamonds. How much EMC would be inside this. Knowing they're all fake. Wow. That is that's pretty special. There we go. So that is it, guys. That is the force field upgrades. There are a few more. There's a Zapper one, and there's a couple of other ones that I don't really think are that cool, to be honest. But yeah, check them out. Those are the main ones. I think they're kind of the ones you're actually going to use a bit more than the other ones. The other ones are just minor upgrades like battery cells, hold a little bit more energy and all that. But yeah, there you go. All the goodness of the force field enhanced by the amazingness of the force field upgrades. Ah, sausage, you can come back, dude. Seriously, dude, come back. Whoop. Oh, what have I done? There we go. Come on, come here. I'm gonna take sausage for a walk, I think. And I'll see you guys later for another Tekkit and some more Yogbox and all that good stuff. Seriously, dude, where have you gone? Oh, he's got that magic skill where he can teleport. Every dog has that, you just don't know it. Sweet. Right, I'll see you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.